Hello guys, in today's video we're gonna check out the best multimeter in the market for this year. I made this based on my personal opinion, and I try to list them based on a price, quality, durability, and more information about these multimeter you can check out the description below. So let's get started. Fluke 117 Digital Multimeter. There's a reason Fluke is one of the top names in multimeters and is favored by both professional electricians and DIYers who like to tackle their own electrical repairs or installations. Fluke multimeters are highly accurate, reliable, and durable, and the Fluke 117 is no exception. This tool can be used to carry out a wide range of measurements on both AC and DC electrical systems up to 600 volts, which includes appliances, outlets, control panels, and wiring in your home. It's nicely compact and fits right in your hand, making it easy to grip during use. The device has true RMS capabilities, meaning it gives very accurate readings of current in AC systems, which includes the wiring in your home, as well as most appliances that plug into that system. It performs all of the basic multimeter tests, including current, voltage, and resistance, as well as some more advanced measurements, including frequency, continuity, and capacitance. Plus, it has Volt Alert technology, which can detect voltage without actually contacting the wires. It also has Autorange, which detects the range of voltage, current being tested, so you don't have to enter those parameters manually. The display is large and backlit, so you'll be able to read it easily, even when working in dim areas. It is easy to use and understand, even if you are fairly new to using a multimeter. One of this multimeter's few downsides is that it does not come with a case. And as befits a product geared towards professionals, it's expensive. But if you need a highly accurate multimeter for use on the job or in complex DIY projects involving electricity, we think the Fluke 117 is well worth the price. Innova 3340 Professional Automotive Digital Multimeter. You can certainly use this sturdy and accurate multimeter for testing electrical systems, appliances, and components in your home, but where it really shines is in the garage, as it's designed mostly for carrying out diagnostics and tests of automotive electronics. Along with the basic tests of AC/DC voltage, resistance, and current, this device can also measure continuity, ignition dwell time, engine speed, temperature, frequency, pulse width, and duty cycle. That makes it useful for both professional and amateur mechanics looking to test alternator diodes, ignition switches, batteries, and other electronic car components. It also has auto range capabilities. One downside to this multimeter is that it does not have a backlit display, although the numbers are fairly large and easy to read. Still, if using this in a garage, you'll want to have an additional work light. It's designed for rugged use and has protective corner bumpers in case of a fall. The device comes with a temperature probe, clamp, basic probes, a carrying bag, and the 2Ah batteries that power it. Klein Tools CL800 Digital Clamp Meter. Clamp meters differ from regular multimeters in that they carry out measurements by clamping around a conductor, rather than breaking into the electrical circuit. Generally, clamp meters are somewhat less accurate and versatile than multimeters, but are safer to use. But this auto-ranging clamp meter from Klein Tools is more accurate than most and even has true RMS abilities to further increase its accuracy. It can carry out measurements of AC or DC current, voltage, resistance, continuity, capacitance, and frequency, and also measure temperature and test diode function. The clamp meter has a large, backlit display for easy reading in dim locations, but it can be a bit difficult to read when the device is tilted at an angle. It's a sturdy tool, as well. It's designed to withstand drops from 6.6 feet, although of course that's not recommended. Along with the basic probes, it comes with a thermocouple for measuring temperatures, a carrying case, and the 2 AAA batteries that power it. A low battery warning light tells you when it's time for a battery change. Fluke 6-piece Industrial Electronics Multimeter. If you want an extremely accurate professional-level multimeter with all of the basic features and more, we love the Fluke 179. This device can carry out all of the basic tests, including measurements of AC and DC voltage, current, and resistance. as well as frequency, capacitance, continuity, diode function, and temperature. It has true RMS capabilities, auto range, and a large, backlit display. It can measure volts and amps down to 1/1000th of a unit and is rated for use on even the biggest, most complex electrical systems. The multimeter comes with a soft carrying case, a magnetic hanger, SureGrip insulated test leads, electronic test probes, alligator clips, and a temperature probe. You can use it for testing electrical circuits, systems, and components in your home, appliances, batteries, or automobile. While this tool might be overkill for someone who only needs a multimeter for the most basic tasks, it's a worthwhile investment for the professional electrician or any DIYer. Gardner Bender GMT 318 Analog Multimeter. If you only need a basic multimeter for household tasks like checking battery charges, testing switches and other simple electronics, troubleshooting outlets, circuits, and small appliances, or testing wall outlets, then this low-cost analog multimeter may well be all that you need. It requires you to read the needle's position over the dial face rather than providing you with a digital reading. But for many people, that's no problem or even preferable. You can use this multimeter for measuring AC and DC voltage, DC current, and resistance, as well as battery charge for common household batteries. It's not as accurate as a digital multimeter, but that's not always critical when measuring the basics. The device comes with an extra fuse, leads, and the 1Ah battery required to power it. Note that unlike digital multimeters, which normally can function without issues in a very wide range of air temperatures, an analog multimeter does best when used indoors in temperatures between 64 and 77 degrees. Extech EX330 Autoranging Mini Multimeter. This highly accurate multimeter from Extech is loaded with great features, and yet is fairly easy to use, even for someone who hasn't used a multimeter before. It has a large LED display that is very easy to read, and it auto-ranges so you don't need to enter ranges manually. One really nice feature of this tool is its non-contact AC voltage detector, which uses lights and sounds to alert you of nearby live wires. It's a very useful tool for troubleshooting many common household electrical devices, including light switches, ceiling fans, outlets, appliances, and even home theater systems. Along with the basic AC/DC current, voltage, and resistance, you can use this multimeter to measure continuity, frequency, temperature, capacitance, duty cycle, and diode function. You can freeze and hold measurements, or compare measurements to each other. The one downside to this device is that it is not backlit. It comes with a stand, temperature probe, standard leads, and 2 AAA batteries. AstroAI Multimeter Tester 2000 Counts Digital Multimeter. If you only need a multimeter for basic tests of batteries, electrical outlets, fuses, and household appliances, and you don't want to pay for bells and whistles you won't use, this amazingly low-priced device is for you. While it does not have auto-range capabilities, and the display, although backlit, is somewhat small, this is still a very useful tool for DIYers who want to diagnose electrical issues around their home. The multimeter can measure both AC and DC voltage and resistance, however, note that it can only measure DC current. It also measures continuity and diode function. This multimeter comes with a 9-volt battery that powers it and has a low battery indicator to let you know when it's time for a fresh battery. It has a rubbery outer casing to help ward off damage should you drop it, and a built-in kickstand so you can prop it up for easy reading while taking measurements. It does not include a case, however,